I'm Dr. Heather McCauley, social epidemiologist and associate professor in the College of Social Science at Michigan State University. Welcome to Sparking Hope, the Power of Improv. Together with Dr. Joanne Smith Darden, associate professor, and the Ruth Kohler Endowed Professor of Children's Services, we co-founded Spark Research for Social Change, an initiative to promote equity and social justice through community-partnered research. As researchers committed to ending violence in all of its forms, we are continually inspired by the transformative power of performance arts in creating safe, inclusive, and resilient communities. Through our work, we were introduced to Josie Whittlesey, the founder of New York City's Drama Club. Today, we share Drama Club's incredible story of how unscripted performance fosters hope and resilience for those who need it most. First up, we go inside Rikers Island to discover the transformative impact Drama Club has on incarcerated youth. Through the power of improv, you'll see how this organization fosters self-expression and resilience in a place where those qualities are often out of reach, and how this work is showing effective results that can bring a sense of hope and humanity to those who are too often forgotten.
There's a quote by Martha Graham that she had in her biography, and it said, "Theater is a verb before a noun, an action before a place, a gesture, an opportunity to actually make a connection with someone."
There you go.
Drama Club is a program that teaches incarcerated and court-involved youth in the prison system within New York City, primarily all of the juvies inside of the city and Rikers Island. We also teach students who were in confinement and are now out.
Lights, camera, action! Lights, camera, action!
No fun.
I don't know if I can do it. Oh, look.
You look. Runway ready. Runway ready.
Oh no. You can't take it.
Come on. Wait.
We gonna get punished.
For our young people who are in our custody, who are in detention while their cases are pending, we see them engage in a fun, therapeutic way that allows them to build resilience and self-regulation and engage in these activities in a safe space with caring adults and their peers.
I like to say we're like a little mobile drama club, like you would find in a high school, but we go to the kids because they can't come to us. It's a place to like form those bonds with each other, feel safe, be able to process what you want to process, be a little goofy, maybe be a little nerdy. It's just a true drama club. I want it to be a place where people feel they can be themselves, like truly, authentically be themselves.
Drama Club has these foundational rules, the rules of improv. The first one is the one I think that's most known. It's yes and. Essentially what you're saying is anything that's thrown out there, you're gonna say yes and you're adding something. So if I start a scene off with you and I say, "Oh, grandson, like there's aliens attacking us," you wouldn't be like, "I'm not your grandson and there's no aliens outside." You add on something and we keep the scene going.
There's a lot of, agency that can be lost when you're kind of thrown into an environment where you don't get to make a lot of choices for yourself, and talk a lot about like yes and. You can make any decision. I'm a doctor, I'm on Mars, I'm wherever you are in the scene, and kind of everyone just has to roll with it. And there's something really beautiful, I think, when agency is lost, to be able to practice that in an environment you know that whatever you do is going to be accepted.
So he's I'm broken. How you do this? It's just, it's like, oh, no, that's not going back in. It's not going back in. So here's the deal.
You're on your own.
What?
Our second rule is no violence. What we mean by that is clearly we're working with young people, so clearly no physical violence. Again, we want safety, but also we don't want violence in terms of like emotional violence or violence with your words, because we're hoping that we can elicit conflict resolution, which brings us to rule number 3, which is kind of like, what's the beef or what's the conflict? We're hoping that throughout the scene, the young people can get to the essence of what is actually going on.
What are some of the conflicts that we saw in the scene?
Lost the ring.
Yeah?
The shoes.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't get the ring off.
You couldn't get the ring off.
Couldn't get the ring off.
And the second scene, what was the conflict there?
Broke the heel.
I broke the heel. I should have known better.
Then we have the 3 W's, which is the who, the what, and the where. It's figuring out who you are in the scene, where you are, and what's going on. More context to what's happening.
Did you hear anything?
No, I don't think she's coming.
You don't think she's coming yet? Listen. I'm scared, man. You know, cousin Jimmy said that she locks up all the bad kids in here. I don't know where. What you hear? Listen.
Help.
I heard something. I'm not tripping.
And then our final rule of improv is make your scene partner look good. I really think that this is almost equal to yes and, because it's taking the focus off of yourself and it's putting it on another person. If you can get into a room surrounded by people who are totally just focused on the other people in the room and making them look good, everyone is feeling this amount of safety in the process.
So one other thing is, what do you think helps you the most when you're acting with your partner?
No, you're not doing it by yourself.
Yes, the collectivity in it all. Like, I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not gonna get beat up by grandma alone.
So making our scene partner look good. Can you just, with your own words, tell me a little bit about what that means to you?
That you're not selfish. You're selfless, if anything. Like, you know, let somebody else shine.
I was kind of nervous, like, what should I say?
But that's where making your scene partner look good. If I look bad, you look bad. If you look good, I look good. So we looking good. Looking good.
Period.
When we attempt to connect all of those rules of improv into our curriculum week by week, and really to tie those rules into our everyday life, because even as I was just talking about the rules, you can just see that if we yes-anded more in life, we'd probably be living in a better, healthier world. We probably have better relationships. If we could get to the heart of the matter in conflict, we'd probably be able to build more security within our interpersonal relationships. So I think that the good theater skills are the good life skills for the young people.
Sometimes being incarcerated is the safest place a young adult has ever been. So they know they have a bed. They know they're going to get 3 meals a day. So to trust other people becomes a frightening experience. And what Drama Club has transcended is this ability to come to a space, to play, to be vulnerable, to be themselves, feel safe, and they build relationships with people like Josie and her team.
I see a lot of light, I see a lot of laughter and fun. It's not always easy to talk about our trauma or anything that we've been through in our life, and art has a different way to express ourselves.
We hear all the time, it's like you took our mind off of our situation. Play does that. Even if we're there, they still have that play. Sometimes they play these games and we're not there. It's a toolbox. Gets you outside of like the dark walls of Rikers or Horizons or Crossroads.
Like sometimes you forget that you're not in jail. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is an escape to say, because
it's like you're being out.
Yeah, it's like you're trapped in all day, and it absolutely sucks. But to see you guys and to get out some of those emotions, it feels good.
Of
I feel like the programs help a lot. I'm doing more here than I do on the outside, to be honest. But I like Drama Club a lot. It makes me happy. Yeah.